Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordant and we are back for some more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. This time to do a fight that I actually forgot to do in my main playthrough. So as I said there, I like to go for most or if not all of the optional difficult fights for the extra challenge. But I actually forgot this one over here. So this one is in the Market Square in Kenabres. And this is the area where you find initially that gnome necromancer, where he's like surrounded by a couple of zombies and some ghouls. And if you kill him and then you go to the tavern defense fight, if you come back after the tavern defense, you are gonna find an additional optional enemy in this area. And that's the one I forgot. I did the tavern defense, I got excited, I went straight to the Grey Garrison, and I forgot this enemy. So since my main playthrough is a Last Aslanti playthrough, I cannot load back to a previous save, so I am using a different character here. So this is a character that I use for the purpose of, you know, these kinds of videos, for some guides, stuff like that. It's a non-Last Aslanti playthrough, so I can go back and forth and show some stuff out, such as the example of this one. And let's discuss this enemy a little bit first. So the enemy in here is going to be a Nabasu. So Nabasus are demons. These demons are especially nasty and dangerous because of their abilities. They have one thing they like to cast is Hold Person Mass, which can just paralyze your entire party, which usually means death. And they also have several abilities to level drain you. And level draining is, or can potentially be deadly if you reach level 0, you just straight up die. Or even if you win the fight, after the fight you need to heal up level drain, which is also annoying and expensive. So the way we deal with this fight, or we deal with his abilities, is through consumables. We will have freedom of movement. This will mitigate or negate paralysis. It will make our people immune to paralysis. And we also have Death Ward, which makes you immune to level drain. Now, I only have 3 of each because I'm kind of cheap. These are expensive scrolls. And if you do this correctly, you don't need to have one on every single person. But, you know, if you want it to be extra safe, then that's what you do. You just give everybody freedom of movement and you give everybody Death Ward. So, before we begin, I just want to mention, this is not a party, you know, min-maxed specifically for this particular fight. That's not the case. This is just a regular party that's decent at going through the game. So, I will show the characters here so you get some idea of what we're doing, because again, this is not the main character in my main playthrough. This is just a level 6 Mr. Niko Mokoska, a level 6 pure gendarme. So he is a strength-based melee mounted character. Very simple, very basic, but also quite effective. In terms of his class build, you will see again it's nothing special. It's just power attack, cleave all the way up to improved cleaving finish because it's fun, I like it. And I also have Focus Strike, as well as Weapon Proficiency and Faux Shard, because I like using a Faux Shard on him. On Scylla, keeping her as a level 5 Paladin with a single dip in Sable Company Marine, because I do like playing around with the Mr. Bird, and I am still experimenting with the Bird, see if I like it, which I think I do. We have Camellia, just like in my main playthrough, I'm using her as a ranged character with a crossbow. She's just a pure Spirit Hunter with point-blank shot and precise shot. On Lan, I did give him Divine Hunter for the maze area to get the Leopard. And then I gave him 1 more point in Zen Archer and then Demon Slayer, just to get some more bonuses against demons, which are the most prevalent type of enemy in the game. Dayren, pure Oracle, nothing special. And Nenyo, pure Scroll Savant, again, nothing special. Let's look at the buffs I'm using for pretty much all fights, and this one as well. Veil of Heaven on Scylla, Bless on everybody, Remove Fear on everybody, Bark Skin on Animal Companions, so we have a Mr. Horsey for my Gendarme, we have Bird for Scylla, and we have the Leopard for Lan here. So all 3 of them get this. Bone Fists for extra AC on everybody. Bull Strength on my main character. Delay Poison on everybody. Aspect of the Falcon on Lan. Magic Fang on Mr. Horsey. Shield of Faith on the Animal Companions. Archon's Aura on Dayton. Mage Armor, Animal Companions. Heroism on my main damage dealers. And then Mirror Image on Nenio. So as you can see, there's nothing, you know, particularly special about this lineup against this enemy. It's just what you would usually do against most enemies in the game. What I'm gonna try to do here is, you will see this slope going down, and then you have this large area. The enemy will stand around here. If you decide to go in and fight in this area, you may get surrounded, because more enemies are gonna come in. Ghouls will start coming in from this side and this side, which means you can get swarmed and surrounded, which is very, very bad, because the ghouls can actually hit hard, and they can also paralyze on hit, which you don't want. So for that, if we kind of hold them off on this area, all of the ghouls will come from over here, so you can actually have like a choke point around here, for which Nanyo is going to be using her greases to drop them to the floor. Additional note. I will also be using cold iron weapons to negate the damage reduction of the Nabasu. So we have Finian as a cold iron weapon. On Sela, I have Decimation, which is a cold iron bardiche. For my archers, I have a cold iron ammunition quiver on both of them. And on these 2, I have nothing special because they're not really going to be hitting anything.
I welcome your company.
Let me turn these on. And also this.
Well?
Okay. Let's buff up. With the buff we just saw. And now we go for our consumables. So freedom of movement I want on my main character. And also on Sela. So my frontline characters are going to be close to the Nabasu. I want them to be safe from paralysis. And I'm not going to bother giving it to the animal companions because what he uses is hold person. Hold person will only hold persons. It will not hold animals. So they are safe against that. And finally, also on Dayton. So this one you may be curious about. The reason why I give freedom of movement to Dayton is because he has some important stuff on his spells. Specifically, remove paralysis. So if anybody else does get paralyzed, like for example an animal companion getting hit by a ghoul, or one of my backline getting hit by hold person, we can remove it. By making him immune to it, he can make sure that anybody else can also be safe from it. And finally, Death Ward. I will be giving it to my main character, to Mr. Horsey, and finally to Mr. Kitty Cat. I'm not giving it to Sela because I didn't purchase more scrolls, and for the most part, he's probably going to be focusing on either the animal companion here on the leopard, or the horse, maybe Bird, but if Bird gets level drained, it's no problem. He will just get back in working order after rest. And we also have some scrolls here, which I just had around my inventory. I didn't even purchase them. I'm gonna give Sela Eagle Splendor for extra Charisma for Smite Evil, Bull Strength for extra hit chance, and I'm also gonna give her a Bless Weapon here. And I also have a prayer here on Dayton, which could be handy. Oh, and I also want protection from alignment communal. With this, my friends, we are going to have everybody with hold person. I am gonna send the people not immune to paralysis over here. Or actually, I can leave one. Because if the enemy doesn't find anybody vulnerable to it, he will not cast it, but as soon as they get in range, he will cast it. So I am gonna bait with somebody like Camellia, for example. Or actually, I'm gonna use Lan as bait. Because if he gets paralyzed, it's no big deal. We can just remove it with Dayton. And this way we get the cast out of the guy. Let's move up.
I'm gone.
And I'm gonna... Oh!
You require my unbiased opinion?
Nearly forgot a detail here.
You are my favorite
I also want
Open your heart to
You
me.
can give bull strength to Lan for some extra damage with his composite bow.
Are we ready to
But
move out?
you can actually give me haste as well. Because we have Bonded Holy Symbol. And I think I even have an extend rod, don't I? I do, nice.
Anything new?
So extend a haste on everybody. It's also important to have haste if you can, because there are times where the enemy might just ignore your front line and go for their back line, and this will make you be able to run away. So, Nenio
always
and
open to
Camellia
ideas.
get back here. Len is gonna bait. You guys stay over
Follow
here.
my steps.
And Kitty Cat is going to draw out the enemy. Let's also use my displacement scroll because I had one, so why not use it? Making him extra safe. Oh, and before I forget, I actually want to do something on unfair because why not, right? The fight's actually not that hard if you prepare accordingly. So, unfair, Nabasu here, let's see how this goes. He's coming in. We are gonna... Oh, there you go. He's casting his whole person mass. I'm just luring him up here. And I'm gonna try and position the cat in such a way that I can charge with my main character and with Sela as well. Oh, we went for enervation. We are immune to that. Okay. He's trying to go for the hold person, which is not gonna work. I guess... Oh, actually, it is gonna work on land, sorry. I think we are in a fine spot right now to go in. This should be enough. So let's use that. And let's smite. I'm gonna bring Dayton a little bit further up. Okay, one hit already. Cast that, please. Okay, we actually saved. Okay, cool. So he casts his whole person mass. We are safe to go in. Because I want Nenio to cast their greases in this area here. To keep us extra safe from the ghouls. No, move, cat. I want the cat tank, not you. Oh my god. Okay, I think he's gonna hit somebody he shouldn't, but... Such is life. Take this out. Okay. So, Camellia. Get in here. Okay, we have a prayer going. I also like Dayton for this fight because Dayton has channel positive energy to damage undead. So he can actually clear out the ghouls by himself. I'm actually gonna put you on auto casting this. Nanny, let's go with the grease. Who is he targeting? Oh, he's still targeting the cat. Okay, cool. Let's give protective luck to Mr. Kitty. Okay. And since we also have Chant, let's move up. He does love using his touch attacks, doesn't he? I'm gonna do this once to try and give at least one more round of playtime for the kitty cat. Just keep on casting greases. Actually, let's check out his stats, because I kind of forgot about that. So, Unfair Nabasu here is a level 9 outsider. Chaotic Evil. He has 33 AC, 23 flat-footed, 25 touch, and he also has 15 fortitude, 16 reflex, and 15 will. Damage reduction 10 except good or cold iron, that's why we want the cold iron weapons. And he's also immune to prone, so even if you do have grease, it won't hit him, but it will hit the ghouls, which is very, very important. So, yeah, more greases. Camellia, let me just check this here. You have protective luck. Get in range. And chant. Lan, you are not moving. You should be moving. Go shoot him.
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
You are healing the cat. Okay, he is back for at least one more turn. And now I'm gonna go on the offensive here. And Camellia, you can use this. Am I forgetting something? I don't think so. I forgot about this. Ah, okay, well it's fine.
No contest.
Ah, the crit was on a ghoul. I thought it was a nice crit on the Nabasu, but it wasn't. Okay, okay. I do have displacement, so hopefully I can make him miss. We'll see. Some nice hits going out. It's almost dead already. Dayton is dealing with the ghouls. With this, perfect. Just keep them coming, my friend. Just keep them coming. And I also have auto cast on Blinding Ray, just in case I would ever blind the Nabasu, but I prioritize having Grease here. He actually missed! Bitch! I love it. And down he goes.
The world in crimson.
So, as you can see,
Let's head out.
the fight is not that difficult. I do suggest having somebody tanking that's quote-unquote expendable, because he does like to use Vampiric Touch, which is a touch attack, so you are not very likely to actually dodge that. Because even if I am at 40 AC with my cat, the touch AC is not that high. So I can even look, right? So if I see here, can I find it though? Kitty cat, where are you? Here. Yeah, he has a plus 26 bonus targeting 24 AC. So that's the main issue here. He's never gonna miss you. It does deal 34 damage, depending on the roll, of course. But yeah, if you can have an animal companion tanking that, all the better, because if not, it might actually kill somebody in your front line. So let's actually look at our attacks here. No, this is targeting a ghoul, I think. Okay, so Scylla targeting the Nabasu. Scylla, on her second attack, has a 24 bonus to hit. So plus 6 from base attack bonus, plus 6 from strength, plus 1 from prayer, plus 1 from weapon enhancement, plus 2 from heroism, plus 5 from smite evil, plus 2 from flanking, and plus 1 from haste. So we do hit rather reliably on this enemy. And I am missing, but I still have a plus 21. So it's not bad. It's not like we're trying to hit Playful Darkness with, I don't know, man, how much does he have? Like 80 or 90 AC? It's not the case. So he's actually hittable. And as you can see, even on unfair, as long as you prepare for the fight, it's not that difficult of a fight. Use the choke point, make sure you have freedom of movement on the important characters, make sure you have death ward on people who you are expecting to take enervation hits, or stand in his AoE level drain. And other than that, you know, Grease helps out, and that's basically it. We get, let me just see, we get Nabasu. Oh, this is in combat. I don't know why. 300 experience from the Nabasu. So it's nothing special in my opinion for the type of danger you can face here at this early in the game. And you also get an item from him, which is this necklace. the Amulet of Devouring. Whenever the wearer of this amulet lands a killing blow with a natural attack, he gains temporary hit points equal to his character level for 1 minute. I don't think this is particularly special. I don't like it that much. So, all in all, in my opinion, if you don't like this fight, because of 300 experience and that necklace, it's not very much worth suffering through this. But again, if you do want to do it, I think the main cost of doing this fight is not having dead companions. It is the cost of purchasing the freedom of movement and Death Ward scrolls. That's mostly it. Other than that, as you saw, it's not that difficult, even on Unfair. With that, my friends, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this will make up for me forgetting the fight in my main playthrough. I guess we also have some extra loot here. But again, nothing too special. With this, my friends, I want to thank you all for being here with me in the channel, watching some Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, in this case the Nabasu fight on Unfair. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave a comment below. If you enjoy this type of content, consider subscribing for more. It is a free and easy way to support the channel, and many more videos are coming out soon. I hope to see you all in the next episode, and until then, stay safe everyone.